Hey guys, today I'll be doing a video and it's basically going to be a video on WetN Wild products. I'll be testing out the new WetN Wild foundation and a few WetN Wild products. I think I'm going to do as much things as possible that I have from WetN Wild. If you don't know, WetN Wild is like a really cheap, affordable brand in the drugstore, and I feel like their stuff isn't bad at all. I've used their eyeshadows in the past and they're actually really good for like cheap eyeshadows. So I thought, okay, why not do a video? And a lot of people are always searching for cheaper products that work really well, and I think WetN Wild products work really well. So why not concealer to just clean up under my brows, and I'm using my MAC 195. I'm basically just gonna fast forward through this because I just posted a video on how to do your eyebrows, so please check that video out. But yeah, so okay, now that the skin is primed, I'm gonna go ahead and start applying the foundation. It has this little applicator top kind of thing going on, like a paddle brush, like a paint. Yeah, it has this applicator. The color is kind of orange from what I could see. Again, I'm using the color mahagony, and it's really orange, but with highlighter and everything I think I can fix it. I'm just using whatever just came out on the applicator. The coverage is kind of like a light medium coverage. It's definitely not full coverage. It may be buildable, so we're going to add another layer to test that out. Yeah, but you can still see your skin through it, definitely, so it's not full at all. On the bottle it says goodbye photo flashback, helps eliminate wide particle reflection, tested under 7 light conditions with top smartphone models, with and without flash. So I just guess this is like supposed to be a really good foundation if you're taking pictures. I mean, it's in the name, kind of photofocus, so we will be the judge of that. I'm not exactly sure. I want a lot more coverage because it's kind of orange, and yeah, I'm not that orange. The first layer was good, but the second layer is making me way too orange. Yeah. As I said, we're gonna try and fix that, but right. I'm gonna take this sponge from Morphe and I'm just gonna tap it onto the skin to further blend out everything. Okay, now that everything is blended out, it's looking pretty good. As I said, it's not the perfect color, but the foundation itself looks really good. So we're gonna move on. I'm moving on to the concealer. This one is in medium tan, as I said before, and it is, I think, the second darkest shade that they have. It is super light. Much, because when I looked in the bottle at the darkest one, I was like, oh, I want something to give me a little bit of highlight, so I don't want to match it with the foundation, but I think the darker one would have been a much better choice than this one. But we shall finesse it and it shall work. You know how sometimes you just buy something and then it looks like great when you're buying it, and then when you take it home and you're like, What the heck is this? I'm having this moment. Well, as I said, we were gonna make it work. Yeah. Now I'm using the same Morphe sponge and I'm just gonna blend everything out. And my first impression of this is that it was kind of dry. It's not one of those really moist concealers. It's not that. But it's blending out really well. It's really matte, but it's blending out really well. I actually thought like it would be kind of hard to blend out because when I was putting it on, it just felt kind of stiff and dry. But it's being a real champ right now. Okay. It doesn't have a lot of coverage though. It's pretty decent coverage, but not like one of those super full coverage concealers. You're probably gonna need to like color correct or apply more than one layer of this if you want to definitely conceal under your eyes. This alone will not do it, but I will add another layer to see if another layer also works, because it worked for the foundation. It had it added us like a little bit more coverage, but nothing like, not a lot of coverage still. But it looks pretty nice. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like this. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any products to contour with. They do have these new contour sticks, but the darkest shade that they have, it wasn't in store when I went there. So we're gonna skip it. Yeah, so this is a powder brush from e.l.f. and we're gonna see what the powder does. I have the darkest shade and it is Cocoa. And the darkest shade doesn't really look too dark, to be honest. I'm gonna put it side by side, beside my MAC Mineralized Dark Deep, and show you the difference. So this one is the MAC and this one is the WetN Wild one. As you can see, the WetN Wild one looks a little bit more grayish, and then the MAC one has a little bit more warm. This is my preferred powder. I've heard somebody compare the two, and I don't really know if they can be compared, but we'll see. Please, WetN Wild, don't have me looking like a ghost. I'm putting my brush into the powder, but I feel like not a lot is coming off. I don't think this powder is supposed to be like full coverage or anything like that. I think it's mostly to just like set the foundation. If I'm comparing it to my MAC powder, which is what I use it for. It doesn't really have any claims either, other than what was on the other two. I am going to use some setting powder. I'm going to use Topaz from Vanity. I'm just going to use it to set my under eye. I'm using this other brush from e.l.f. I'm not really going to bake. Just going to use it to dab in the areas I applied the concealer. So the skin looks pretty good. As I said, I don't have a product for contouring from WetN Wild. We're gonna do the eyes. The palettes that I'll be using today are really old WetN Wild I don't even think they make these exact ones anymore. This one is the Vanity palette. It was like really popular back in the day, but I'm sure they make these exact same colors though. So these are the colors I'm going to be using, and this is the Lust palette, and these are the colors that are in it. This is like a purpley mauve pink palette, and then this is like a neutral palette. I'll be using both these two. So I'm just going to apply some base to the eyes. The base that I'm using today, this eyeshadow base is the IFX, the Ambrosia Cosmetics IFX. Okay, so now that I've blended out the eye base, I'm gonna start off with this beautiful brown shade. This brown shade was actually one of my favorite browns. I would use it all the time. And this Morphe brush, and I'm just gonna start. Actually, I'm gonna use this Morphe brush. It's the M433 brush. I'm gonna use it right in this area. It's a beautiful brown. Okay, so I perhaps shouldn't have started with this really dark color, but I'm gonna try and blend it out and add another color over it. But one thing about WetN Wild eyeshadows that I can really attest to, like I can just like always expect them to be super pigmented. They're always really good quality eyeshadows, and they're so cheap. If you're doing this look, you want to start out with probably a shade a little bit lighter than this one that you have in the collection, and just sweep it over your lids. Especially for the base, you have to put like a transition color, but I totally skipped that. A little bit too excited. So I'm just going to use this brown shade in the Juvia's Place, Zulu palette, right above it. And this is also a really nice brown shade as well. Okay, now back to the Wet n Wild palette. Still using the same brown shade. I'm going to use this brush from Eco Tools. I'm going to pack some color onto the outer edge of the eye right here. Okay, we're getting glam on a budget, people. On a budget. Don't need to be spending all your coins all the time. Even though if you're a makeup enthusiast like me, like if you just love makeup, you're gonna buy anything regardless. But if you're just somebody who just wants to have like good quality makeup just to wear every day, you're into it, but you're not crazy about it like that, try these palettes. You won't be disappointed. As I said, it's a simple look, so we're only doing the cut crease so that we have a little bit more space to put the color on the lid. But it's not going to be a defined cut crease, and you're going to see that really soon. Reinforcing the whiteness basically. Then we're going to move on to the Lust palette, and we're going to use this matte pink shade right here. It's a really nice pale pink shade that's perfect for the lid. We're going to use this flat top brush from e.l.f. So we only just used 3 eyeshadows for this look. Okay, now that we've done this, we're just going to take some eyeliner. I'm using the Wet n Wild eyeliner, of course. And this one is the Mega Slim Skinny Tip eyeliner. And it's a felt eyeliner. It looks like a little pen, like this. And I've had this one for a while, actually, and I really like it. Okay, so now I'm back. All I did was just finish applying the eyeliner, which I really like, and then I just added some false lashes, and we're gonna keep working on the face. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some contour. I'm using the Juvia Saharan blush one palette. I'm using this color right here to contour. Next, we're moving on to the lips, and I'm using this white lipstick. It's not really white, it's a nude, but it's a really pale nude, and I don't normally use these colors, but I saw it and I was like, this is really pretty. And actually these are one of my favorite liquid lipsticks. This is the liquid catsuit matte lipsticks from Wet n Wild. These, well, this one is in the color 920B Nudie Patootie. So cute. But these are actually one of my favorite liquid lipsticks from the drugstore. And of course, I have to line my lips. I'm using MAC Chestnut. One thing about lipsticks, like really light lipsticks, if you're dark skin, you want to make sure you use a liner. You could use any light lipstick you want, but use a liner. It looks way better with a liner. It doesn't give you that crazy powder donut. Without the liner, no. Where? Yeah, and this pretty much concludes the look. We're gonna do a couple of tests. It says that the foundation doesn't give any flashbacks when it's like supposed to be like this foundation that's like geared towards taking photos and supposed to look so good during photos and stuff. From what I'm seeing in my camera, I'm really liking it, but when we take the photos, we will see. And I did use a flash again, and it looks pretty good with the flash. So all in all, this is my face. Let me know what you guys think of the foundation, how it looks. Let me know what you guys think of. If you've tried it before, let me guys know what you think. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you guys think. If you think the foundation looks good, the concealer, if you have any, let me know what your thoughts are. If you like the lipstick, let me know. If you have the eyeshadows, let me know. Anything you have from Wet n Wild, just let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I have plenty of other videos that you can watch, so make sure that you subscribe so when I upload my new videos you can also see them. But yeah, so far it doesn't look bad. It looks pretty good. As I said, the color at first wasn't perfect, still isn't 100% perfect, but not bad. The concealer I'm not a fan of because it creases under your eyes right here, so I'm not really a fan of it. But this is a pretty full face and a really decent face for like a good price. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. The eyes, the eyeshadows I've always loved. Everything is pretty decent. Guys, as I said again, so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. I work really hard at these videos, so please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please check out the other videos and have a blessed day. Bye.